Hello everyone, and in today's episode I wanted to talk to you about some of the questions that I've been getting, especially with the whole coronavirus and everything that's happening right now. The number one common thing which I am seeing at the moment is how in a horse business can I take what I do and have an online business. I've been getting a lot of people asking me about this because, they're horse trainers or they're coaches and they just don't know how can I make money online? I'm a horse coach. So that is the question that we're going to be answering today in this video. So make sure you stay to the end because I'm going to give you some bonuses if you stay to the end. You're not going to want to miss those. And I'm actually going to give you the strategies and the tools in this video. So I'm going to be giving you some things. Maybe take some notes. You're going to want to write this down, especially if this is new information to you and this is maybe the first time you're hearing this, I don't know. So if you are already in online business, maybe you have a blog or you have a website, I am still going to give you some information about how you can further that because I've been in online business for several years now. I've had 4 or 5 websites, which I have run, most of them horse related, but not necessarily all of them. So I kind of have done various things in the online world. And so I am very familiar with the topic, so I will be helping you to kind of, if you're sort of plateauing here, hopefully today's video will get you to that next level and give you some actionable steps which you can take. Now, before I continue, just remember to please subscribe to the channel. Give it a like, or if you're listening via the podcast, then, go ahead and please leave a review. Anything, sharing the video with your friends or whatever, all of this just helps the video to get found by others. So, especially during this time, something as simple as even just sharing this with someone else, it could make somebody's world totally different. So I hope that you will subscribe and share this. And stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. And in today's video, I'm answering the question, how can you have an online business if you're in the horsey business? Okay, so that's what today's topic is. How can you have an online business when I'm a coach or I'm a trainer? How with horses can I earn money online? And firstly, I just want to kind of mention briefly, I think, everything that's been happening recently, depending on when you're watching this video or listening it via the podcast, recently it's been the coronavirus and everyone's stuck at home. And I think this big reality check has come for a lot of us where, maybe you didn't have an online business or you weren't very established in your online business. Maybe you see a little bit of money, but not enough to sustain yourself. So, what was a blog for hobby? And now you're like, oh my gosh, I need to monetize this thing. I need to start having an income because now, I can't rely on a physical job. I can't keep trading time for money. Running in this hamster wheel, the rat race kind of a thing, it's just not going to work. So how are we going to, have an online business in the equestrian space? And that's what I'm going to talk about because I've been doing this for a little while. Like I said, I've had multiple websites, but more than that, I was a professional coach. I was a professional trainer. So, my job was traveling, giving clinics and private lessons or building riding facilities. So, I understand exactly where you're coming from and kind of that question of, oh my gosh, is it even possible? And I just want to share something that I had seen in a group somewhere. I think it was on Facebook or something. Someone had posted, because of all of this chaos that's happening, how do you make $1 million with horses? And of course, there was like 100 comments and it was like, oh, haha, you start with 10 million. And every comment was kind of like that. Oh, if you want to make $1 million, you start with 20 million or, So there's this really, I think, I don't want to say it's a misconception because there is truth behind it. But to some extent, it is a misconception because we as horsey people, we feel like there is a ceiling. My income, if I'm giving a riding lesson, I charge this much money for a lesson for 1 hour and boop, that's the ceiling. I can give 8 hours of lessons in a day. I can ride 3 horses in between and I get this much money for those horses. So, there's a ceiling. And I think that's very common in the horse industry. So I'm going to step away from that. I think everyone already kind of knows like the struggle with the horse industry. So now let's talk about what you can actually be doing. So I'm going to mention something to you. Maybe some of you have heard of it. Maybe some of you haven't. It's called a sales funnel. And, if you're one of those that are like, whoa, what is that? Okay, so you probably already know what a website is. A website, you go to their website, and then there's like a home button and an about page, and there's kind of like all kinds of tabs, and maybe you have a blog and a photo gallery or a contact page. A website is very much designed. It used to be a valuable tool to try and, kind of like a business card where you can contact people internationally. They might discover your website and then they might call you up and come for a lesson or, whatever. So a website didn't necessarily convert sales, but it maybe got you leads. Maybe it got people to pick up the phone or send you an email. So I would say that a website is kind of like, let's say it's your business card, okay? Or it's a brochure. It's something with a bunch of information and a lot of things so people can hopefully try and find your website. Somebody who's never heard of you will hopefully come. But the problem with a website is, realistically, it's not going to make you money. Okay, so if you already have a website and you're like, yeah, duh, I know that. It costs me money because I have to pay for the domain and this and the other thing. But as far as making money, a lot of people don't know how to make money with websites. So that's what I'm going to talk about. So when I said a sales funnel, a funnel is different than a website in the sense of it is sort of a single page. There's no tabs. There is no about or a home page or a photo gallery. There's none of that. It's a single page, so it's online, and it's exactly how it sounds. It's a funnel, okay? It's just getting all of the traffic from all of the people around the world, wherever, who might be interested in what it is that you're providing, and it's just going to kind of put them through this funnel from the top here, and they're going to kind of look at this page, and in the end, they're going to have one decision to make and only one decision to make, and that is, do they want to buy whatever it is that you're trying to sell or not? Okay, so that is kind of the basic concept of what a funnel is. Now, there's many ways that you can make money online. Obviously, there's email marketing and there's affiliate links and there's kind of being an affiliate seller, or you can have your own products. You can do e-commerce. There's a lot of different avenues. So, I want to kind of relate this to horses specifically because there's a lot of videos and information out there. But, for horsey people, it's kind of like, right, well, that doesn't apply to me because I'm a coach or whatever. So the difference between the funnel and the website, like I said, a website can very easily distract people, and a website is not actually designed to make sales. So if you're sitting there thinking, oh man, I need to make money online, I should start a blog, wrong answer. That's not how you're going to make money. Yes, of course, you can get a little bit of money with ads or maybe some affiliate links or Amazon links or something, but unless you have traffic, and by traffic I mean at least, minimum 10,000 people visiting your website every single month, you're not going to see money out of that, okay? At least not enough to pay for having a website, okay? So just scratch that out of your head right now. A website is good, it's valuable. It's valuable for other reasons. It's your business card, but it is not to make you money unless, like I said, you are selling a service, which right now doesn't apply to us because people aren't calling, people aren't coming for lessons. Okay, so you want a website, that's, kind of something okay to have, but I'm talking about a funnel. So what you want is you're going to want a funnel. Now, there are two things that you can do with a funnel. You can either sell your own products, okay, or you can sell other people's products. Very simple, those two things. Sell your own stuff, sell someone else's stuff, okay? So if you have your own stuff, now, what I mean is you need to have stuff to sell, okay? If you're a horse trainer, I'll just give an example. If you're a horse trainer, maybe there's a specific, bridle that you use. Maybe you use only this bridle when you're training all of your horses and you swear by this bridle. Or, riding boots. You always wear those riding boots because they're the most comfortable and, whatever, you breathe the best in them. So, whatever products that you are already using for training your horses, and maybe even it's just something cute, like I always have pink saddle pads, So if you want a pink saddle pad because it looks cute, because I wear it and I post photos on Instagram and look how cute my horses are, you could be making money off of that, okay? So you can use other people's products, which you're using, and you can kind of sell them with a funnel, okay? So that's, again, kind of selling other people's stuff. Now, again, totally pertaining to horsey things. So maybe it's supplements that you like to use on your horses. Maybe you recommend a certain product that your students should be using, or maybe you are a riding coach and you want to give online courses, kind of host something like what I'm doing right now. Maybe you want to watch them They send you a video of them riding their horse, and you just kind of spend 20 minutes with them on the phone, kind of telling them what you saw or what they could work on for the week, or designing lesson plans for them. So there's a lot of ways that you can turn your current job or your current products into digital products. I'm not going to go 100% into that. That's where you need to do a little bit of research and be a little bit creative, and you can kind of explore and see what's already out there and what's missing. So, like I said, if there is a supplement that you really love and you're passionate about it, then get a funnel, tell people about it, give them one option. Either you buy this supplement or you don't. And the people that want it, they'll buy it. And the people that don't, they won't. It doesn't bother you at all, right? Because that's the only option. They either pay you money to buy that thing or they don't. So yeah, you're not offended by it. But like I said, the funnel gives you that option of giving people the opportunity to pay you money for that supplement online. Okay, you can do the shipping and everything. You can do it like an e-commerce or whatever. You can do it as an affiliate program where it's just a link and they click on it and they go and buy something else. However it is you want to do it, that's fine. But you need the system. You need that funnel so that people can actually come to you and have that option to pay you money. Because right now, my guess is you're not making money online because you don't give people the opportunity to pay you money. It sounds very like, oh, hello. But then, there's a big difference between I know that and I do that. So some of you, who have blogs or whatever, you might have already heard of some of this information. So you're like, oh yeah, I know about that. But are you doing it? Because that's a very different topic altogether. So if you've heard of a funnel, but you're not actually doing it, then you don't know that. Because if you knew it, you would be doing it and you would be making some money. So that is just kind of the basics of the difference between a funnel and a website, and why I think you need a funnel to allow people the opportunity to pay you for whatever it is that you're offering them. Thank you for watching to the end. So remember what I said, if you watched to the end, I was going to give you a gift. So remember earlier in the video when I was saying, I just wanted to kind of explain the concept, but I wasn't going to tell you how. So now I'm going to give you the how. How can you actually create a funnel, even if you have zero experience with technology or computers? If this is the first time you're opening a laptop, I have the answer for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to include a link below. It's either going to be below or above, so just go ahead and check depending on where you're watching or listening to this audio. So if you click on this link, then what it's going to do is it's going to take you to something called the One Funnel Away Challenge. And the One Funnel Away Challenge, it's great. Basically, within the next 30 days, it is going to hold your hand and walk you through step by step how to actually build your own funnel, whether you have your own products or not. So, it doesn't matter if you have something to sell right now or you don't and you're totally clueless. This program is going to actually tell you exactly what to do step by step so that in the next 30 days, you will have your own funnel. So I'm very excited about it. It's a very cool program. I highly recommend it. So again, I'm going to include the link below or above. So go ahead and click on the link, get all the information, check it out, and yes, join the One Funnel Away Challenge. And thank you for watching the video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And don't forget to send me your questions in the comments, so that way I can answer them in the next video and podcast episode. So thank you for watching, and happy trails!